Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Anargya Nugraha Santana. My matriculate number is 26AK12. Introduction. This report examines how Malaysia is a peaceful country to live in. Focusing on the following categories: economy of Malaysia, educational system, cultural, racial, and ethical aspect. This report information obtained through the various sources, which are all given in the reference list. This report does not provide an extensive analysis of the literature. It does provide a critical analysis of the subject.
Okay, my name is Afiq Khairi Zufdian. My matric number 26891. Now I want to talk about the economy of Malaysia. According to Zakaria bin Ahmad in Encyclopedia Britannica, Science 1970, Malaysia's economy has grown rapidly out of the one dependent mostly on raw material export, such as tin and rubber, to one of Southeast Asia's strongest, most versatile, and fastest growing. Primary output consistently significant as this nation in the world leading producer of the palm oil and the rubber, exporting large amounts of natural gas and petroleum, and is the major supplier of industrial timber. The state has advocated the new economic policy and treated the new development policy as a socio-economic restoration program since the early 1970, which aimed to reach a sustainable economy and the redistribution of wealth targets. Economy of Malaysian, Chinese, and the South Asian minorities were the driving forces behind the country development.
Hello, my name is Aman Safitin Zaito with matric number 26852. And now I will do a presentation about education in Malaysia. The Malaysian government invests much in education by providing free public basic and secondary education. Despite the fact that only 6 years of elementary schools are mandatory, the majority of students get some secondary school. Instead of following an academically challenging curriculum for the second segment of their studies, which comprises of a 3-year pace accompanied with a 4 pace. Students may enroll in a technical and vocational education. Malaysia education system is well organized. The organization of this good system is shown throughout each level of education, including primary, secondary, and higher education. As a result, a large number of students both locally and internationally enroll in Malaysia to study. So here I will tell you guys the stats of education in Malaysia. So the first one, there is primary education. Preschool education is provided for children for age 4 until 6 years. Regardless of the fact that preschool is not a part of formal schooling, the authorities would like many students to engage in it for a last year. Then there is primary school, which lasts for 6 years and is designed for students around 7 to 12. Malaysian primary school are classified into 3 types. So the first one, there is national, second one is Chinese, and the last one is Tamil, with English as a mandatory subject. Moreover, children can study civic education, religious studies, moral education, and science at this level of education in addition to reading, and mathematics. At the end of elementary school, students are required to take the primary school achievement test to determine whether they are eligible to continue their education. So the second one, there is secondary education. It is divided into lower and upper secondary education for students aged 13 to 17. Former is 3 years long while the latter is 2 years long. with both ending with standard assessment. There are two separate final assessments classified based on whether the student took a vocational or technical education program. So the last one there is higher education. Malaysia offers a distinct and very well higher education system with over 30 years of foreign educational experience, allowing students to seek an international exposure at a reasonable cost. Above 100 formal and informal schools, including overseas branches of famous universities from UK, Australia, US, and Ireland, are located in Malaysia. So, in this time, I will tell culture of Malaysia in my point of view. Malaysia is fairly diverse country with diverse ethnic, language, and religious belief. People of various ethnics have largely retained the traditional practice of their ancestor. As a result, Malaysia culture is influenced by diverse belief, values, and lifestyle. The significant proportion of Malaysia are Malays with approximately 51%. The ethnic is recognized as Muslim Malay since almost all of them are Muslim. They are also control the political realm since they are the majority ethnic. The country national religion are Islam and language reflect their domination. Although the most widely spoken language in Malaysia are Bahasa Malay and English, but the country's growing migrant population has resulted in the creation of Tamil, Mandarin, as well as other Asian languages. The widely used communication language is English, and the bulk of the population are bilingual. Malaysia have a great acceptance of social hierarchies. When people can clearly distinguish another person's position from them, they feel more at ease. It allows them to reflect on their action in order to demonstrate the proper level of respect. In Malaysia, an individual level of education frequently determine their position. English proficiency and international education raise one's social position and privilege. Okay, thank you. That's all for me. I will pass to the next presenter.
Okay, race and ethnics in Malaysia. The race is a basic essential characteristic in Malaysian society. It was founded in the 19th century of the economic scope and the politics of the British colonization and is now utilized in the post-colonial conception of the nation as well as identities. Malaysia has the multiracial population that is primarily distinguished by three primary races and ethnicities such as Malay, Chinese, and Indian that have diverse cultural roots. The first, Malays. The Malay are from various sections of the Southeast Asia Peninsula and the archipelago. They the most powerful political faction in the country and have numerical dominance on the peninsula, accounting for the more than half of the overall population. Two, Chinese. Southern Chinese is the home to Malaysia's Chinese population, which composes around a quarter of the country's total population. They speak a wider range of the Chinese language in peninsular Malaysia than Malay, including Hokkien, Hainanese, Cantonese, and the Hakka. And last, Indian. Malaysian Indians, often recognized as the Indian Malaysian, are Malaysians who are descended from India or South Asia. Indians are now Malaysia's third most the populous ethnic community. After the Malay and the Chinese, the vast majority are descended from the Indian who moved to Malaysia during the British colonization period.
Recommendation. Data collected for this report provides a critical analysis of how Malaysia is a peaceful country to live in based on its economy, educational system, culture, race, and ethnicity. Further analysis will be possible with relevant data for every other aspect on this subject. Source of secondary data can assist to fill up the gaps in this report data. For instance, identifying other aspects as follows. First is geographical aspect, settlement pattern, political transformation, and health and welfare. Conclusion. Malaysia has a relatively stable economy with significant growth, assisted by a good quality of education system since it's international oriented, provides a diverse range of high quality institutions with the aim of enabling students to compete for global employment. Furthermore, Malaysia differs culture, race, and ethnicity, which is sustainable and full of tolerance. Adds to the allure and comfort of living there, with all of Malaysia's excellent aspects, including the humanitarian character of its people. Malaysia is indeed a peaceful country to live in, particular to work and gain knowledge.